Learning how to safely and effectively improve range and control in the hip is obviously important for any dancer. But I usually say use traditional stretches as tests rather than as exercises. So we want to take them into range, assess what they are feeling, what they are experiencing, and then try and use the most intelligent, educated reasoning to work out what those tissues are and the best way of dealing with them. It is no use pushing bone on bone. It is no use pushing into a nerve stretch. We want to be able to isolate fascial mobilizers versus chronic gripped on muscular contraction. The more intelligently we can do this and the more we can empower the dancer to assess their own body over time, the more range we will develop. Now, as we talked about, we want to look at turnout in all different ranges. Standing leg turnout, turnout en fondu, turnout in retiro, turnout devant, sitting in second, à la seconde, and up the back. They're all different, and you may have a different restriction for each of these areas. So after collecting up all the information from your hip assessment, we want to look at those structures and trial lots of different mobilizers to see how best we can open out the hips. Again, different things work for everyone. So in each area of the hip, anterolateral hip, which is front and side, the outside of the hip, round the back, deep in the groin, we've created a few different options. The best way to approach this is to assess what restriction there is. Try one option, then reassess. Try another option, then reassess, and see which ones make the biggest difference. I've found that some people have to do it in a slightly different order, so there's a little bit of mixing and matching to create the perfect recipe for your specific hip mobilizers or the specific set of mobilizers that will help a student. Please be patient and diligent with trying all different options because it's amazing how different the response is between different students. What one student loves and becomes an essential part of their warm-up may not make a difference to another student who even feels the same restriction. So this is a really good discussion point to have with your dancers.